You don't want the bad idea of the week to be in the same segment with Advice Duck where you give out good advice.
Yes.
That's why I want to do advice.
Yin and the yang of
I want to do Advice Duck first so I can get some solid advice in my life.
Okay, let me get a character here. All right, Maggie is gone. Advice Duck is now here.
Advice Duck is in the house. I understand there's some internal questions for Advice Duck.
Well, maybe we'll start with another one that I got. This one came to me on social media. If you want to tweet the show, at Maggie and Pearl on Twitter. So this came from social, where this was from Sonia, who is in, I want to make sure I get this right. Oh, this is one of our Vancouver, Washington people. So Sonia said, you're either the person in the relationship who believes food has gone bad, or you're the person who doesn't believe expiration dates are real. Who's the better person to be in the relationship? Now, let's start with the premise. Do we all agree? I think this is true. I think in every relationship, there's one person who wants to throw out everything the moment that the expiration date happens, smells everything. When in doubt, throw it out.
Yep.
There's always that person. Then there's the other person who's like, it's an old wives' tale. Cook it. It'll be fine. Or, you can go way past the expiration date. I find that's true.
I think that's absolutely right. There's one of each. Now, it's a little weird in my house because I do believe the expiration dates are pure fiction. I think they put that on there.
You're that guy.
So you'll buy more food. But we have a weird thing in my house. I don't know if this is similar. I'm the only one who throws anything out from the fridge.
Oh, you got hoarders?
My wife just ignores it and lets it sit there for years. To be fair, 90% of the food in the fridge is eaten by me. I'm a big eater. But, yeah, she won't throw anything out, so I'm always checking dates.
Yeah.
But I think the dates are a lie, but I fall for them kind of. So I actually am I try and throw things out. If it's 2 days over its expiration date, I know it's fine. But do I really want that in the back of my head? So I usually do throw things out.
I'm the thrower outer too.
Okay, are you on time, or like the second it goes 1 day past, you're done?
I mean, pretty much. I'm watching those expiration dates like I'm on the border. Like I got like binoculars. Everything in the back of my head, I'm like, we got 2 days left on the milk. We got maybe a day and a half on those chicken tenders. We got to cook them now. So the Advice Duck is someone who throws everything out all the time. The husband of the Advice Duck loves to roll the dice because he's got an iron stomach and can tolerate.
Got it.
Yeah. I say throw it out.
But it's really confusing when you cook chicken. How long, or cook steak, how long can it last in the fridge? Because now you have no expiration date to guide you.
Yeah.
You're left with the internet and your wits.
I'm going 3 days.
Do you know, is there any kind of research behind this?
No, this is the duck decrees that it's 3 days.
But chicken and steak have different timing. You saying you could grill chicken, yes. Because I have done internet research. You grill a chicken on Monday night, you're saying you might eat that on a Thursday? Advice Duck?
Yeah. Thursday would be the last day.
Wow. Playing with fire.
Okay. All right.
How about duck? What if you cook a duck? How long does a duck last?
How dare you? That's disgusting. You animal. I guess that's me. So we also have another question that comes to us from Mike S. in the studio, who may or may not be in the studio. He's got a question. Would you like me to do it, or would Mike S. like to do the honors?
Well, it's ironic. There's another guy who...
It's a different Mike S.
Yeah, it's a guy who works here who's in a studio, just not this Mike S.
Yeah, Studio 2 has another Mike S.
Yeah,
this is Studio 3.
Has nothing to do with me, but he did relay this question to me.
Oh, good.
And it does make it look like it's me asking the question, but this has nothing to do with anything involved with my life.
No, the other Mike S.
Yes, the other Mike S. who's in another studio. He was asking... What's the rule on taking days off for your significant other's birthday? Because apparently this Mike F's significant other is very upset with him for working on her birthday, which is today.
Sounds like this Mike S is in a lot of S.
Yeah.
Deep S.
It's ironic. I'm actually working today, but again, has nothing to do with me.
Not you. The other Mike S is in deep S. I've never heard of this before, so I'm going to go with Mike S on this one. I've never heard about taking the day off for the other person's birthday. I don't generally take it off. The Advice Duck generally doesn't take off for their own birthday either.
Yeah.
But the significant other, no. I guess unless you were taking a trip or something like that. But I have never heard of that.
No, I've never done that for my wife. Never even considered it. It would never even crossed my mind.
Okay, there's another thing, too, that as ducks get older, you know, ducks age, this happens. Your birthday becomes kind of like a general time. The day sort of goes a little bit away, I think. And it's less about the day, and it's more of like the closest day to the weekend of your birthday or general birthday time.
Right. Like when you're 9, it's a big deal.
Yeah, but the day means a lot.
Let me ask you this, though. When you were 9, you didn't take the day off from school, and you certainly didn't have your parents take the day off from work
not
for
in
your
my
birthday.
house.
No, not in anybody's house.
Also, I loved going to school on my birthday because
you got cupcakes.
You got cupcakes, right?
Yeah, no,
and then our elementary school had an outbreak of hepatitis A, and then the cupcakes were no longer.
So Mike S. had nothing to do with that either. I promise.
Mike S. poison.
He promises.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: it's a little bit of a different situation. Now, this hypothetical Mike S. The other Mike S. has a young child at home, so there is actually compelling reasons for said wife to want Mike S. home to help with the child. But later on, I've noticed the last thing my wife wants on her birthday is more Andrew Perloff around the house. So honestly, going to work, she just wants alone time. So
it is funny how it changes like that. Your gifts become things to do together to things to do for you.
Yes, this is called spa time.
Yeah.
It's called. I'll take the kids. I assume that's really
time,
what any young parent of a young child wants is someone else to take care of their child.
Yeah,
and this Mike S., who I'm very close friends with, when I was talking to him, he had actually missed a lot of time with work, and he has been home for a long time.
Right.
So for him, it's like, man, I've been home for all of this time. Do I really need to go back to work and then go right back home for your birthday?
Yeah.
So he was kind of struggling. He's like, I spent so much time with you already.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, in the past,
my guess is really in it up to his neck.
Yeah,
huh?
he's up to it.
Oh, man.
Quack, quack.
In the past,
My guess better not come home empty-handed.
Oh, he has not and will not.
Yeah.
did you
Allegedly.
usually take the day off in the past? Have you ever done it?
Me, I've never. Mike S., I don't know. I'd have to go ask him.
Okay.
But I do know Mike S. has told me that his wife has actually taken the day off in the past for him. But not every birthday.
But that was that being brought to Mike S.'s attention for the very first time in this conversation?
Well, no, she hadn't taken every birthday off, but she had taken a couple birthdays off.
Okay.
I could be getting
for him, just like let me have a day off, and it happens to be around that birthday.
I could be getting a major organ transplant, and my wife would not take the day off of work, let alone my birthday.
Yeah. Going to be honest, I think I went to work the day my husband had his appendix out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the next day I was there, for the recovery.
My wife, not in a million years, would miss a day of work for that.
You got this, right?
I would have to call the advice doc to come to my house and help feed me soup on that day.
I mean, the day of the surgery, what good are you anyway?
That's what I said.
Right?
I'm
Like they're under anesthesia. You want someone to pick them up, I guess. But outside of that, you want the day after. That's the key.
The Uber's fine.
Can I ask a question for the advice doc from an Andrew P. in the other studio?
Yeah, sure.
Is it a bad sign that my wife does not want me around on her birthday?
That's marriage.
That's a no comment from the advice doc. No. That's a good sign.
Oh, okay. Hey, the last person I want to see on my birthday is you. Okay.
No, the advice duck understands where Mrs. P is coming from. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you're good. It's all about, what's it all about?
Yeah, hey, advice doc, what's it all about?
You know what it's all about?
Please.
It's all about the NBA Finals. It's all about Game 4 tonight.
That's what it's all
Sports
about?
is simple. That's why we like it. You can't be up to your neck and ass when it's just Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Perloff's going to tell you why the Heat will win tonight. He'll do that next. Don't move. Maggie and Perloff, CBS Sports Radio.